Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Tamika Thompson and I am the owner and resume writer at Thompson Resume Writing Company. And for this video, I'm going to be giving some specific resume tips for all of my sales professionals out there. So if you are a sales associate, a sales consultant, a sales manager, whether you are in B2B sales or retail sales, any type of sales, if you sell anything, this video is for you. Now, I have worked with dozens, if not hundreds of sales professionals in the past, but I find that a lot of them don't understand their true value, which is wild to me because without you guys, companies would not be making any money. I want you to understand all of the value that you bring to a table and the different ways that you can positively impact a company. And furthermore, I want you to understand how to communicate all of that on your resume. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Number one on this list is to specify exactly what you sell. I have seen so many sales resumes where it almost seems like they're trying to be mysterious about what they actually sell for the company, and you don't want to do that. So exactly what you sell, just plainly and clearly stated. So is it ovens? Is it refrigerators? Is it computers? Is it microphones? Is it cameras? Is it a lot of different items, right? Be very specific in saying and plainly listing what it is that you sell. You do not want the recruiter having to guess what you sell or what you have experience selling. This also comes in handy, especially if you are looking to apply to jobs where you will be selling or promoting or pitching the same type of product or the same type of service. Also, you want to clearly state how many years of experience you have selling whatever it is that you sell. And if you have experience selling a lot of different things, you can include that in your professional summary. But in your job bullet points or in your career overview, just make it very clear exactly what it is that you sell. You can even put it in the very first sentence of your career overview or within the first few words of your job bullet points. But do not leave the recruiter guessing what you sell. Number two on this list is to talk about the amount of money that your sales have generated for the company. Now, this is a biggie because we know when it comes down to sales, it is all about the dollar bills. So be very clear about how much money you have made for the company during the time that you have been with the company. So if you have been with the company for the past 2 years and you pull the data and the analytics from whatever system that you guys use, and you see that you have brought in over $3.5 million in the past year and a half or 2 years, put that on your resume. That is the number one thing that a recruiter who is hiring for a sales position is going to want to see, because that shows that you are what? Successful at selling whatever it is you're selling. If you're not sure how to pull the information in regards to getting revenue data or things like that, you can ask your manager or ask your director, or whatever system that you work in, you can go ahead and see if you are able to get that information or get that data. The one thing that you do not want to do here, though, is lie or overinflate that number, because I promise you, even if you overinflate it by just a couple of $100s, someone is going to find out, and then you may be at risk of having a job offer rescinded, and that is something that I do not want to happen to you. Number three on this list is to talk about if you hit or if you exceeded your sales goals and metrics. So we all know that sales professionals tend to have quotas, whether quarterly, monthly, or annually, that they are supposed to meet, and that is directly correlated to the revenue goals and the financial goals that the company has set. So if you were given a goal and if you hit that or you exceeded that, you went way beyond and above that, that is absolutely something that you want to have on your resume. In addition to that, if you did exceed it, go ahead and include by how much. So you can say exceeded, quarterly sales goal by 30%, by 25%, by 10%, something along those lines. If you didn't exceed your goal, but you hit your goal, just include what that goal was. So you can say achieved or accomplished, quarterly goal of selling $600,000 of X or whatever the product is. Next on this list is to specify what types of sales that you specialize in. So there's a lot of different type of sales positions out there. There's a lot of different industries. There's a lot of different like niches out there. So what types of sales do you specialize in specifically? Is it electronics? Is it cell phones? Is it healthcare sales? Is it, B2B sales? Is it cell phone sales? Like, what types of sales do you specialize in? Is it consumer products? Is it B2B products? Is it, food products? Is it hygiene products? Like, be very specific when it comes to talking about what types of sales that you specialize in and what you are most adept at selling. And you can also use this to target your resume as well. So if you watch my videos, I talk a lot about targeting your resume, and the number one way to do that is to include a headline. Whichever your sales specialty is, you can use that to target your resume. So for example, if you are in healthcare sales, let's say you're a healthcare sales manager, you can have your headline say healthcare sales manager at the very top. This way, it makes it very clear and concise what type of sales you specialize in and what your sales background consists of. Next on this list is to talk about the different sales strategies or the different sales methods that you use to achieve sales, exceed sales, or, accomplish whatever goal that you have. So again, there's a lot of different types of sales strategies out there. Upselling, cold call, direct mail, consultative selling, right? There's so many different types of sales methodologies that tend to work best for different types of customers or that tend to work best for different type of industries. So if you specialize or if you leverage a certain tactic or strategy that has been really, helpful in helping you achieve your goals, or that you're just really, really good at in terms of selling these products or selling these services, make sure that you include that. If you know a number of different sales strategies, or if you've been successful in a number of different sales strategies, list all of them within the skills section of your resume. Next on this list is to mention if you won any type of rewards for being an amazing salesperson or sales manager. So I know that when it comes to sales, there's salesperson of the month, there's salesperson of the year. Sometimes there are company specific awards that you can win if you have hit a certain number, if you hit maybe 7 figures in sales or 10 figures in sales or something along those lines. So if you've received any type of rewards, any type of recognition, even if it's a certificate, make sure that you put that on your resume. And in addition to that, talk about the different types of criteria that you are required to meet in order to receive or achieve that award. I know sometimes for companies, in order to get salesperson of the month, you have to sell, like $1.5 million or over $500,000 in products, right? So if that benchmark is really high and you show that you achieve that, that is a major win, and that is something that a recruiter is absolutely going to want to see. So any awards, any recognition whatsoever, make sure that you have it listed in your resume. And you can even create an entire section for awards if you've won multiple awards over the course of your sales career. And then last on this list is if you increase sales. So let's say the last person before you wasn't selling as much and you came in and used a special strategy or a special tactic that increased sales significantly, include that on your resume. Make sure you include by how much. So if you want to say that you increased sales by 65% or you boosted sales by 80%, go ahead and say that. But in addition to that, give some background information about what that number was before you. So maybe before you came into the department, maybe sales were underperforming. Maybe you weren't selling as much as you were supposed to or as much as the company could have. But you came in and you started cross-selling and upselling and cold call and following up with people and building strong relationships, and now sales are up 80%. Go ahead and include that background information, and then also give a little bit of detail on how you increase sales. So what methods did you use? What tactics did you use? Did you implement a new system? Did you enforce something that was brand new, right? All of that information is really going to showcase your value. Not only can you increase sales, but there's a strategic approach that you use to be able to do that. So that's it. Those are some super simple ways that you can communicate your value as a sales professional. Please do not underestimate how important you are to a company. I understand that you do so much, and so it may be confusing or it may be overwhelming to try to figure out what to put on your resume because, literally you're holding the company up. So I really hope that this video made it easy for you to communicate your value and show all that you have to offer a company. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have any additional questions, if you're a sales professional and you're trying to figure out what else you should have on your resume, go ahead and drop me a comment in the comment box down below. I'd be happy to answer it. If you need help with your resume, if you're a sales professional, I'd be more than happy to help you. Feel free to email me directly at hello@thompsonresumes.com. You can also visit my website at www.thompsonresumes.com. And if you want more career and resume tips from me, go ahead and connect with me on social media. The link to my Instagram and LinkedIn profiles are in the description box down below. And you can also subscribe to my email list. The link is also in the description box down below. If you are watching this video but you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can join my growing YouTube community. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you all next time with another helpful video. Cheers to my sales professionals landing their next career opportunity in 2024 and beyond. Bye, y'all.